Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. I know it's everybody's weekend, and I'm sure most people would rather not be on a Zoom meeting on their weekend. But I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for jumping on here and supporting the beautiful Sharnz today. I know she's feeling a little bit nervous. It's probably the first time I know she's used to all these lives and things, because she's just amazing, always living all over her page. But you know, this is a new thing for her, and so I really love these opportunities to spotlight our beautiful new team when they first get started, because I was that beautiful new team member once too, and it's pretty nerve-wracking when you first start. And it's really lovely to know that she's got so much support here, and her friends and her family jumping on and being there for her, which is great. So I'm Tanya, and I haven't known Sharnz very long. I met Sharnz because obviously she was introduced through this by the beautiful Lise. And so I've had the pleasure of working alongside this gorgeous woman, and I just love her. I don't, all of you on here, you probably feel the same as me, but I just love her. She's got such a beautiful, warm, optimistic energy, and I just love being around her and having her part of our tribe. So what are you going to hear tonight? Because you're not going to hear all just from me. You're going to hear, we're not going to do the hard sell. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do here is we just want to showcase what Sharnz is doing, why she loves what we do so much. There's different ways that we support people. One is through their health, and the other is through financial independence. So all we want to do is really showcase what she's doing, so in the hope that you will support her along her journey. Because obviously, for any of you who know, when you start a small business, it's actually really tough in the beginning, and so it's really good to know that she's got friends and family that are willing to support her to get started in this. So a little bit about me. So as I said, I've been on this journey now for 4 years. I came into this because I was pretty sick. I also had a sick daughter. So I had an autoimmune condition, which meant that I had chronic pain and severe exhaustion every single day. And because my immune system was compromised, I was sick a lot. So I got a lot of illnesses. I spent a lot of time at the doctors. I was always on antibiotics. And because of that, I was constantly getting thrush and UTIs and, skin rashes. My hair was falling out in handfuls. I just wasn't getting the nutrition in my body that my body needed. And I'd spent 4 years after being diagnosed trying to find something to heal my body, because I vowed and declared I was going to heal myself. I didn't know how, but I was going to do it. I'm a natural girl, and I don't like going down that medical road unless I absolutely have to. I think there's a place for it, but I would much rather go natural first. So I tried everything. I think I spent about 10 grand over the 4-year period on all sorts of different ways to try and heal myself, including a myriad of supplements. Nothing was working. And so when I saw my friend get well on these fruit and veggie capsules and this program, this mind, body and soul program, I thought, wow, this could actually work for me. And honestly, it literally changed my life, because at the time my daughter was also really unwell. She had severe anxiety and panic attacks, and was cutting to try and ease the pain. Nothing was working for her. She was under psychologist care. Nothing was working. They were at the point where they wanted to get her to see a psychiatrist and put her on medication. So when we happened to be using this program anyway, and she got it for free, we thought, let's give this a go, and noticed massive changes in her within the first week. Her mood improved. She just started coming out of her room. She stopped crying all the time. She stopped cutting. The triggers weren't so severe for her, and she was actually able to handle the triggers when they came, which was massive for us. So when I say this changed my life, it actually did. And so really, our program is really simple. We believe in mind, body, and soul wellness, because when you have one, when you think about programs that are out there and available, most programs are really focused on the body. We put good nutrition in our body, and we teach people how to eat well and how to exercise well, but we actually forget about our mind, because at the end of the day, if we've got a whole lot of baggage and past conditioning and things that are not serving us through our mind and our soul, then we're just going to stay in that same space. We're actually not going to be able to move forward and feel well 100%. So our program is a beautiful way of ensuring that we grow in all these three areas, and everything is online. It's all our resources are available online. Once you're a customer, you've got lifetime access, which is amazing, right? You know, and it's absolutely free. That's the other thing I love about it. It's all free and it's all family friendly. So we've got meal plans and hundreds of recipes and shopping lists and movement plans. We've got gratitude journals and webinars and you know, meditations and mindfulness, and you name it. We've got a whole lot of different things available for all of us to be able to support our mind, body and soul wellness. And of course, we partner with the Juice Plus company. So when we think about Juice Plus, it's just fruits and veggies. So all of our Juice Plus products are just fruits and veggies. And that's another reason why we love it, because we are just supporting something that actually is nature's medicine. So these are essentially 33 fruits, veggies and berries in a capsule. The reason why we put them in a capsule is because it reduces oxidation. In fact, there's no oxidation because the oxygen can't get in and destroy all the active enzymes. So, you know, when we have these packets of veggie powders, as soon as they're open to the oxygen, they start losing their effectiveness almost immediately. So what they are is the fruits, veggies and berries are grown at three generation organic farms. Then they are picked at their peak ripeness to make sure that the nutrients are dense, and then they are snap frozen only for 24 hours to ensure that they are kept absolutely fresh and the nutrients alive. And then they are slushed down into a big slushy. They are dehydrated at a low temperature so the enzymes aren't destroyed, and then popped into our capsules. What this does is this ensures that our body gets the nutrients that it needs in your bloodstream within 7 minutes. As soon as you take it, within 7 minutes, it's where your body needs it the most. And the beauty of these is that they are bioavailable. So your body knows exactly what to do with them. It recognizes food. It does not recognize a synthetic fractured vitamin. Often what it sees it as is toxic. And so that's why we get that disco wee, right? When we're peeing this bright yellow stuff out, that's what we're peeing out, is because it's often your body doesn't know what it is. And so we're just really buying expensive weed, which is not what we want. And this happened to me. This is why after 4 years of taking all these supplements, nothing was changing for me. It's because the body doesn't recognize what it actually is, just food. The other cool thing about our products is they're all GMO and pesticide free. And of course, we are the most researched product in the world. So we have masses of research that actually prove that the nutrients are absorbed by our body. The nutrients, you know, actually improve our immune function. It reduces inflammation. It improves lung function. It even changes your DNA. There are so many different things that our research shows that just fruits, veggies and berry micronutrients will do to your body. It's amazing. Now, another cool thing for all those mummies out there, because I was one of these mums, when you order your own fruits, veggies and berries for yourself, you get to sponsor a child for free. How exciting is that? Now, these are really scrumptious, delicious chews, and they're just fruits and veggies in a chew form that are made more palatable for a child, because really kids just think they're like eating lollies, but they're not. They're actually fruits and veggies. So our company has a massive heart and really wants to improve the health and well-being of our children, not just now, but into our future generations. And so they've had this health study now for years and years, probably about 20 odd years that this health study has been going on, and it's got so many good benefits that have come out of that. Now, another one of our, excuse me a moment, I'm just going to turn my light on, it's getting a bit dark. Sorry about that, you can probably see me a little bit better now. It starts getting grainy. Okay, Another one of our amazing products is our beautiful vegan omegas. Now, I've just been having a conversation this morning with my son talking about fish and how we shouldn't be harming fish, and also how high in mercury fish are. Did you know that omega-3 is not naturally found in fish? They have to eat algae to get the omega-3 in them. So what do? We skip the fish because it's not sustainable, and we actually go straight to the plant source. We grow our own algae in a clean environment, plus there's another 5 seed sources in here too. So this giving us not just omega-3, but also 5, 6, 7, and 9 as well, which is fantastic. And these have been absolutely amazing for me. I have arthritis in my knuckles, in my hands. I don't get it anymore. And I was taking fish oils for 4 years. So that's how effective plants are for our body. And they taste really good too. Now, the last thing that we have is we have our beautiful macronutrients, our complete powders, protein powders. Now, these are in 2 yummy flavors, Dutch chocolate and French vanilla. And they are basically just full of superfoods. They're full of pre and probiotics, so amazing food for our gut. These are great for our digestive system. And they are also full of veggie extracts and also B vitamins, really, really strong in B vitamins, great for mood boosting. I love these because I'm a traveler and I just take these everywhere with me. We can put them in our baking, we have them in our recipes. These are also amazing for kids' snacks, like after school snacks. These are so yummy. And you can even, like I say, put them in baking and you know that your kids are getting a healthy snack, not those quick, really cheap things that you can buy from the supermarket that are full of high sugar and highly processed, which aren't good for our kids. So these are amazing. I love these. Quick boost in the afternoon too, and great for pre and post workouts. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass you on over to the beautiful Sharnz, and she's going to share a little bit about what she's found on our products and program. Just going to spotlight you, darling. First time, go for it.
Hi, whānau. Thank you all for tuning in today. Yeah, so this is my story. I've written down a couple of notes because I only had 5 minutes. So I'm going to call it the goodness. I've been on it for 3 weeks and 1 day today. And prior to taking this goodness, I can honestly say that I just don't know how I would function on a normal day-to-day basis, on a daily basis. I don't know how I would function. I'll wake up every single day feeling like I've been hit by a bus. That's truly how I felt. I'll take regular nanny naps because I just didn't know how to function. I'll take regular nanny naps just from my normal life. I've obviously got my hands tied. I've got 3 boys, and we also whāngai our niece and nephew, and both me and my hubby work. So our normal household is just full on chaos 24/7, normal mummy wife duties all the time. So I kind of lost myself to the mum and wife life. I came into the business very, very skeptical. And I only say that because in our normal way of living, we normalized a lot of unhealthy habits and choices in our house. Heavy eating was one, and I mean heavy eating. It's quite difficult because in our culture and my hubby's culture, Samoan and Māori, I'm Māori, we kind of show our love through food. So we connect through food. If you go to the marae, the first thing we do is we feed you. If you come to our house, the first thing we do is we'll feed you too. And it was quite normal for us to serve our children 2 adult size dinner plates because we show our love through food. So we'll normalize giving them 2 plates thinking, oh, have you had enough? And they'll just look at us like, no, we want more. Yeah, I found that quite hard for us. I was a bit skeptical, only because of the normal unhealthy habits that we had in our house. We religious fizzy drinkers. After every meal, it would be accompanied by a fizzy drink. It was on a rare occasion you would see us with water. Well, if we didn't have a fizzy, we would have a cordial. But so that was prior. I've been on it now for 3 weeks and 1 day, and I'm starting to feel like my old self is coming back again. Like the old me is starting to become alive again. I'm starting to appreciate myself. I'm starting to understand, my body's starting to understand when I am full and when I'm actually hungry. I'm snacking way less. I'm really snacking really less. It's like that desire to snack is no longer there anymore. So I'm kind of buzzing my own self out. Our grocery bills have halved, which is a plus. On a normal week, we could spend like 300 just on food, and that's not including any takeouts or any top-ups we might need for the week. So now our grocery this week was under 120. And for the last 3 weeks, we've been actually buying water. We've been just drinking water. Yeah. And I'm actually feeling genuinely happy. Like, I think when you're going through all of that stuff, you kind of mask being happy. And I feel now that like I feel order in myself when my house is in order. And for a long time now, very long, about probably a year or less, I've been slacking in that area. And it's only because I think it's just because of what I've been going through, like what I put into my body, my tinana, it really affects the outside, everything that's going on. But lately, like I've finally done my closet, which I haven't done in a year. I just used to chuck it all in the wardrobe and just slam it. Like, I don't want to deal with you today. And I've even done the shed, which is something I'll never do. I just leave all my hubby's rubbish and all of that, and all of my stuff, my hoarding stuff that I get, I just kind of just shy away from it and just lock the shed up. There you go, you're going to stay there. But yeah, we dealt to that the other weekend. So yeah. Am I oversharing? I feel like I'm oversharing. I feel like
amazing. Oh, that was amazing. That really was incredible, Sharnz. Thank you so much. I so relate to you with the nana naps. That was my life every day. And I love the changes that you're feeling too, you know, eating better, and it's just wonderful. Thank you so much. You did so well there. What we're going to do now is we're going to pass you on over to Kieran. Now, Kieran is going to kind of switch gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about the financial side. You know, the reason why Sharnz said yes to this is because she thought, well, I'm loving the product, I may as well make some money from it as well. And this is something that we all do as part of this. We love sharing with everyone as well, because, hey, we would be selfish if we didn't share it, right? We all want to make some extra income along the side. So, Kieran, take it away, beautiful, and tell us all about it.
Wow, how do I follow that story, Sharnz? Holy guaca freaking moly. Right, resonating with me, because the island side of me is like that too. But I'm not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about the business side of this gift that Sharnz has decided to take up. And for me, it was a no-brainer. I was skeptical as if when we first started. I came into this business via a body challenge, which is wonderful. And then got offered the opportunity and thought, okay, I jumped into it. I come from a corporate background, meaning busting my ass 40 hours a week, if not longer, and just working towards somebody else's vision. And getting into this, I decided, what the heck? I want to work on my own goals. I want to work on my own dreams, and I want to work towards my own vision. What I have found with this business, that it is a massive personal development course where you can actually make money. And I love the fact that I like to be like Warren Buffett. When you make money while you're sleeping. And you're probably thinking, how the heck do you do that? Well, in a traditional environment, which we come from, we start at the bottom and we need to work our way up to the top. And to be a CFO, you either have to study more, you have to give up more of your time, which means you spend less time with your family, and you get into that kind of thing. With this business, we all start on the same level. Doesn't matter if you don't have a degree or if you do have a degree. It really depends on your chutzpah, your willingness to grow, your willingness to learn. And when I say that, everything is taught to you. You get everything that you need in order to move forward. We have coaching, we have mentoring, we have amazing teamies, we have sideline buddies who hold you accountable. And basically, you can go as far as you want to, or like some of our customers, our clientele, they just want to get their products and stuff for free. So they're happy quite tuning along like that. Now, if you're like Sharnz, Elise, and Tanya, the world is a freaking oyster. And when you have no cap on the money that you can earn, I'll repeat that, there is no cap on the money that you can earn, #limitless, then you are fired up. And I think the reason all of us are here, myself included, is that what this business allows, it allows us to lift down and reach others up. We're raising others. We are paying it forward. We are in a business that allows people to dream the dream and make that dream a vision. We are in the business of motivating people to be the best version of themselves, not just on a health perspective, but on a financial perspective. So for me, the pain of, because I'm still working 40 hours and with the business, I can fit everything in between. So if you're a mama doing the school drops and everything else, you spend 5 minutes on the phone here. If you're like me at the office, there's a bathroom, you do your connections. I know, crazy as, but it works. And then you just fit it in amongst the crazy schedules that we do have in this modern life that we live, which is really cool because it means what you put into it, you get out of it. And from that, you gradually build up, you gain momentum. And for me, the business is offering the ability to say goodbye to my 40-hour job. It's offering me the ability to spend, my parents are older, so to be able to spend time with my mum and dad, I've got a grandmother who's 98, to be able to spend quality time with her is where I'm at without having to worry about paying the bills, because this business allows or brings in passive income. So once you get to that certain level, that money's just going to keep dropping into your account every month without you having to worry about it. So the financial side of things, it removes the stress. It takes that out. It takes the worry out of it. So here's to, if you're ready to say yes to this, here's to making your dreams a reality. Here's to spending time with the family. Here's to the travel. Here's to the saying yes to the things that you want to do. Here's yes to saying a life by design, your life by your design. I'm going to hand you over now, thank you for listening, to the beautiful Elise, who's going to share her business story.
Hello, everyone. Hope you have all had a good day today. I thought I'd jump on and talk a little bit about my biz story. I have a pretty long story before starting this program, so I'll just cut it short. I was in a bit of a recovery kind of area before I started into this program. I was at a place where, you know how everybody says, everybody's got that thing. I didn't feel I had that thing. I couldn't think of what I wanted to do or what I was good at. I just knew that I didn't want to be doing what I've been doing for years before coming to this program. So I was trying to study, and I just took that studying in because I knew I was good with numbers, so I started accounting, doing the accounting studying, and I thought that was something good for me because it was something positive. It's not like going out and doing everything that I used to do. So I went on to that, and I was actually starting to look for a job too, but with a lot of things on my record, it's pretty hard to actually find a job that wants you with a bad name. So that was another thing that I was trying to do, but it just wasn't working. So I met my friend KK, or Karen. She came at me and I was like, oh, okay, I don't know, maybe later. Anyway, then she came back to me about 3 weeks after, and she's like, look, I think this will be really good for you. I think she was watching my stories and stuff throughout that time, and she could see things that, she knew the program could help me in my life with. So I was just pretty stuck. I was just stuck. I wasn't moving forward, but I knew for a fact I wasn't moving backwards, but I wasn't moving anywhere. So I said yes to it eventually, skeptical like everybody else, as if, but I knew I needed something. I knew I needed change, something positive to, put my mind to. And for me, I've worked in a lot of jobs and stuff where I've put a lot of myself into it, and just, I don't know, just got not the recognition and love that I should have got, So I was just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be working at a place where I'm putting so much effort into this and I'm just not getting what I should be back. So I was just like, oh no, I'm going to just do this. And I just started really learning things. And as I was going, at the start, it was just earning extra money. I just wanted to earn extra money at the start when I said yes. But as I continued and started learning, jumping on trainings, being inspired by all these beautiful women in our team, it ended up being more like a personal development for me. I needed that. I really do. but that was the biggest thing for me. And then it was connecting with a lot of people, because I didn't like doing that. I didn't like to make new friends. I didn't want to make new friends. So connecting with people also brought out the better in me, and I slowly started to come out. There's still things that I need to work on, but yeah, a lot of good things have come out from being on this program for myself. I've had a few wins, and one being Sharnz saying yes. She's been awesome, doing what she needs to do, very teachable. I love that. So it's been a good experience for me. It's been something that I actually needed, and I get a lot of support from my people. And sometimes when I do something naughty, I'm gonna get told. But it's a good space for if you feel like you're lost, you don't know what to do with yourself. It's a good place to start. You got a lot of love in here. We've got all of us and some others are out there too that are just as awesome as us right here. So yeah, if you feel like, you know, just give something a go. Give something different a go. You know, stop being stuck in the whole, we just got to study, get good grades and get a job. You know, you just have that feeling of just wanting to be a boss, be your own boss, work for you, put all your efforts into you and your business, and yeah, you'll be good.
Love it, gorgeous. Love it. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for your share, honey. Thank you so much. So yeah, that growth is massive. Like, you know, that Lise talks about, she has grown so much since we first started on here, and I'm just so proud of her. She's just come such a long way. So, you know, and of course, the beauty of this, and you heard from Kieran and you heard from Elise, but, you know, Kieran talked about how she's doing it along the side of her full-time job. Honestly, this is where I started. I had a full-time job. I was supporting my daughter who was unwell. You know, online is where it's at now. Everything is going online, and it's smarter. There are billions and billions of people online, and it just all makes sense that, you know, this is where we can grow an income from in stolen moments. It's a beautiful thing about it. And so when I first started, I wanted to leave my job. I was really unhappy in my job, and that's what I did. 4 months later, I actually walked away from my job, and I get to do this every day. I get to choose when I do this, and I am completely obsessed with, you know, this business and what it has done for not just for myself and my daughter and my family, but also I see so many beautiful women like Kieran, like Lise, like even Sharnz, watching them kind of grow from, you know, new and not sure and quite skeptical into these beautiful, confident women who believe in themselves and who are able to change their lives. Even if it takes time, they actually have the opportunity to change their life. And that's what I absolutely love about this. And I know Lise talks about this, doing something that's bigger than yourself, that's more than what you currently have. And, you know, Lise is a busy mum. I mean, for most women, we're busy. We have busy lifestyles, whether we have children or not. We've always got things that we're juggling, and we always give to others. It's time for us to give back to ourselves. It's time for us to say, it's my turn. I really want this now. I want to make this happen. Sharnz, is there anything else you'd like to say just to finish this off, honey?
No.
No, okay. Well, I just want to say a big thank you to you, beautiful, and to all of Sharnz's friends and family that have jumped on tonight to support her. If you are wondering whether this could be for you, it might be for you. Whether you want to improve your health or whether you want to improve your financial situation, just reach out to Sharnz. You know, she's there, available. She's amazing to talk to. You'll all know that already. Very inspiring and very, very positive. But she will be more than happy to answer your questions, to send you some information. You can even meet one of us, you know, Kieran, Elise, myself. You can meet any of us if you want to in a chat as well, just to see whether this is right for you. But believe me, don't be that person that sits on the fence and waits and then regrets later on for not jumping in sooner. You know, I took 4 days. I loved the program, the products, and what it did for myself and my daughter. And I thought, right, this is an opportunity to leave my job and do something that's way more positive and impacts people in a positive way. And now look at me, 4 years later, I'm earning really good money. I'm just absolutely loving everything that this opportunity has given me this whole 4 year time that I've been involved. So never say never. This may just be something that could change your life. So thank you, everyone, and have a beautiful and Sunday evening.